Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine Avataravarishthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. The Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna is assuring the humanity, the eternal religion. Master is telling to Bhagwan Das, a devotee who has arrived. The eternal religion, the religion of rishis, has been in existence from time out of mind and will exist eternally. There exists in this Sanatana Dharma all forms of worship. Worship of God with form and worship of the impersonal deity as well. It contains all paths, the path of knowledge, the path of devotion, and so on. Other forms of religion, the modern cults, will remain for a few days and disappear. How many types of institutions came, how many religions appeared and disappeared? They go on. This is Hinduism, the Sanatana Dharma, is standing on the eternal principles governing human life and is called Dharma. Dharma is living according to the laws of nature. Nyaya is living according to the king's laws of kings or government. This is at social level. The other is at cosmic level. So, this, because it is standing on the eternal principles governing human life and the realization of God, which is the transcendental realm, transcending the nature and going beyond into the eternal existence of eternal life, eternal bliss, and eternal peace. This is what we call realization of God. The mukti, liberation. Liberated from what? From the clutches of nature. From nature we are emerging out and entering into the realm transcendental of eternity. So here we see the difference, and whatever we can see, hear and understand from ancient times regarding God, whatever concept that has developed, whatever way man has realized God in any form, any way, any path is there in Hinduism. So, Sri Ramakrishna is assuring that it can never disappear because it is dependent on the eternity of the world and its existence. March 23rd, 1884. Sri Ramakrishna was sitting in his room after his midday meal with Rakhal, Ram, and some other devotees. He was quite well. He was not quite well. The injured arm was still bandaged. But in spite of his illness, his room was veritable mart of joy, and he the center of it. Devotees thronged there daily to see the Master. Spiritual talk went on incessantly, and the very air of the room vibrated with bliss. Sometimes the master would sing the names and glories of God, and sometimes he would go into samadhi. The devotees, being amazed at the ease with which master freed himself from the consciousness of body. Sri Ramakrishna is not well. His hand also is injured. In spite of that, he is constantly radiating bliss and peace. How that is a person, when an enlightened soul happens to remain in a place, the whole area will be charged with spirituality, bliss everywhere. We can just imagine Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When he is singing and going in the streets, people used to wonder and dance in ecstasy. Wherever he is to go, people are there, full of joy and peace. Even animals would listen and look at his dances and singing. So look at how the enlightened soul radiates, and here is the incarnation of God. God is Ananda itself, which we are trying to experience objectively. He is Ananda Ghana, Chaitanya Ghana, block of bliss, block of peace, block of love. It is solidified, huge, endless mountain-like, or ocean, limitless ocean. There is no boundary. Ocean of bliss, ocean of peace, ocean of love. So Sri Ramakrishna is now and then singing, now and then entering into samadhi. In samadhi means he has become still, has lost the body consciousness. He is in a different world of bhava, visualizing, actually experiencing the manifestation of the transcendental with him in his spiritual existence. Ram, a devotee, is telling, there is talk of Narendra's marrying Mr. R. Mitra's daughter. Narendra has been offered a large dowry. Ram is telling to Thakur, Master smiling, yes, Narendra may thus become a leader of the society or something like that. He'll be an outstanding man, whatever career he follows. The master did not much encourage the conversation about Narendra, because master knows what Narendra is, what for his birth, why he has been brought to this world, and what is expected of him. He knows the whole future of this world, of humanity, and Narendra's work, what he is going to do. When ignorant people come and tell something about which they themselves do not know, the wise man keeps quiet. A child comes and tells, the parents will try to come down to the level of that child and start playing with him. There was a sage, and he had a small child, maybe 3 years, 4 years child, has learnt little speaking just now and walking about. An elephant comes. The father is sitting with his Dandakamandalu. He wants to do his morning and evening disciplines, spiritual disciplines. Sandhya Vandana. He is sitting with a kamandalu, water pot, and there an elephant comes. A Mahut has brought an elephant, and the elephant is passing through in front of his house. The child peeps out, hearing the sound of the bell and all that. Runs there and sees an elephant. He gets frightened. Comes running and shouts at the father, "Father, father, close the door, close the door. An elephant has come." Father knows that elephant cannot come inside, because elephant is such a huge thing. It cannot enter his hut nor pass through the threshold. Father goes and closes the door. Then the child says, "Oh, but the window is open. If from the window, if the elephant comes inside, what will you do?" Father says, "I will take and put it in the kamandalu, water pot." He says, "It will come out again." "No, I will keep my hand over that. Then there will be spout from which water is poured out. If it comes out of this, no, I will keep my little finger in it." How innocent that child is. How similarly here Sri Ramakrishna said, how ignorant this person is. He is not able to judge Naren. Naren is a huge adhara, a support of spirituality, and with which, like a mirror, he can reflect Sri Ramakrishna in every heart. So Sri Ramakrishna knows he is smiling and did not develop the conversation. He will be an outstanding man, whatever career he follows, wherever he goes, because he knows where is he going to. The master did not much encourage the conversation about Narendra, master to Ram. "Well, can you tell me why I become so impatient when I am ill? Sometimes I ask this man, and sometimes that man, how may I be cured? You see, one must either believe everything or no one at all." Because the one man, if I ask a thing, he will give an answer. Another man, if I ask, another answer will come out of it. They don't tally. But the way in which they present their own views and give the explanation will be entirely different, and we can just listen and just keep quiet. Now, here Sri Ramakrishna is asking this man, how will I get this cured? Another man comes, see, pain is there, my hand is broken, how will I be able to cure? They give their suggestions. For once this happened to me also, I did this one, I took that medicine, this medicine, it got cured so quickly. Another person tells another thing. Even now, suppose I tell I've got cold, you can see at least 5-6 varieties of medicine on my table in no time. Just announce. And each one comes with a medicine and says, I have tried this. I'm not just giving it. It has helped me so much. You can take and see. Each one is giving a different medicine which suits him. They don't see whether it suits me. But Sri Ramakrishna is not asking for those things or with that understanding, What does he say, let me see? What does he say, let me see? No. He's like a child. His interest is in getting rid of that pain and getting cured. What can I do to cure? He is worried about the getting cured, not about the what they are going to tell. Because he is in the Shishu Bhava, Balaka Bhava. All through. An enlightened soul will be always like a child. Not ignorant, but innocent. You see, one must either believe in everything or no one at all. Just if regarding spiritual life, regarding meditation, regarding certain things happening. For example, I dreamt a snake yesterday in my sleep, in dream. If you tell, somebody will tell it's a good omen, it is a bad omen. How many opinions? Oh, snake is Shiva's dearest thing. It has come in your, maybe that you are getting the vision of Shiva. Another one says, snake is a poisonous thing. It should not have come in your dream at all. Something bad may be happening. Be careful on your way and all that. One is how the understanding. Now, if you take, in everywhere you have to take everything what is told, or don't listen to anything. It is God Himself who has become the physicians. Therefore, one must believe all of them. But one cannot have faith in them if one thinks of them as mere men. Suppose I go to a doctor, can I have 100% faith in what he says and faith in the medicine or treatment he is going to give me? It's very difficult. At least in earlier days, we used to have that faith. Now, as the medical science is developing and everybody has access to internet, suppose a doctor gives some medicine, you first go and see what medicine has given, why has he given, everything. And more doubts appear. With doubt only he went, with doubt he asked. Because of that doubt, he had to go and see the internet. Otherwise, there was no necessity. Just doctor has given. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, doctor has given, it's my part to just take it. Faith. Now, the faith that he keeps or a person keeps in the doctor, because of the innocence, purity, he trusts that doctor 100%. Then his mind will be intuited by God, by nature. Mother Nature is taking care of every life. Seeing your trust in that, from inside, nature intuits him what medicine he has to give, and it works. Anybody, it need not be a doctor alone. He has faith in his grandfather. Something has happened. He goes and tells, oh, you can take this one. Just, he is not a doctor. Generally what people take or treat with normal things like some leaves, some food material, change of food, diet, this, whatever he says, if he keeps faith in it, it does cure. Because nature's participation is there in faith of a person. Shambhu was fearfully delirious. Shambhu is another devotee, Shambhu Malik. Dr. Sarvadikari said that the delirium was due to the strong medicine. Haldari asked the doctor to feel his pulse. The doctor said, "Let me see your eyes." "Oh, it is an enlargement of the spleen." Haldari said he had nothing of the sort. Haldari said he had nothing of that sort. But Dr. Madhu gives good medicines. Ram, the medicine by itself does no good, though it greatly helps nature. Master, if that is so, why does opium cause constipation? Ram referred to Keshav since death. The many things which people, now Sri Ramakrishna is discussing the person who is talking to Sri Ramakrishna is using logic. Sri Ramakrishna is speaking from the another platform where faith is more important than logic and reasoning. Suppose a snake bites, he is unaware of it and he denies that it has got poison and strongly feels he has not been poisoned. It doesn't harm him. Similarly, a snake might not have bitten at all, but something happens like a biting and he feels that snake has bitten and he has been poisoned. He can instantly die. There was one experiment in early days. A criminal was to be given had been given death sentence. And for experiment's sake, they wanted to see how the psychology works on the bodily existence. They gave him some time for the capital punishment to be executed. The day on which it was decided, the day morning they called him and told, "Any desires you have, you can fulfill." Then they told, "We are not going to kill you by injecting any medicine or by electrocution or by hanging you to death. But we want to experiment a new thing. How does a person die when a poisonous snake, bites? So we will make a snake bite you exactly in that moment." Then there was no snake, there was no biting. He was put that black face covering, all the black dress hanging down, and he was asked to keep his hand outside. And 2 small pins were taken, and exactly like a snake bite, it was just made to hit. The very moment it hit, the life had gone. He was so intensely thinking that snake bite will be there, I will die. How the psychology works, how mind works on the body. All our passions, everything is working on this principle. Body and mind are deeply interrelated. Any idea in the mind, how it works on the body, very difficult. Even diseases. A tension may create a disease in the body. A joy may eliminate the disease from the body. A joyous occasion. A person who is not able to walk may walk in a particular situation. A person who is able to walk may not be able to walk in another situation. So, mind and body are so much interrelated. Sri Ramakrishna is discussing about these 2 points. One is faith, one is reasoning, logic. Master, if so, why does opium cause constipation? Ram referred to Keshav since death. Ram, you are quite right. You are quite right. You said that gardener uncovers the roots of a good rose plant so that it may absorb dew and grow stronger and healthier. The words of holy man have been fulfilled. Master, I do not know about that. I was not calculating when I said it. Here, reasoning and calculation is coming into picture. It is you who said that. Ram, the Brahmos have published something about you in their magazine. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.